Good evening. My name is Nicole Burks and I'm with Plexus Worldwide. I'm a Gold Ambassador and I just wanted to take a few minutes to share my Plexus journey with you. I started Plexus back in the end of September 2013. I had bought a 3-day trial pack from a fellow Aggie mom, Kelly Farrington, and I kept on seeing all these great posts on Facebook, and I was like, okay, let me check this out. Let me see what this is all about here. So I got it, and I was a little nervous to try it. I was like, okay, this, I need to lose weight. This really needs to work for me. So I started my first day, and with that, I just got, comes with a little packet of similar to Crystal Light, and I just mixed it in a bottle of water, and I drank that, and to me, it tastes like a cherry Tootsie Pop is what it tastes like, and it's really light. It's not anything too strong, too sweet, or anything like that. I personally look forward to it every day now. And then you also take an accelerator with it. So you do that first thing in the morning when you wake up, and then after that, about 30 minutes later, you can eat breakfast or eat a fruit or whatever it is that you usually do in the morning. So I did that first day. I do have one son who is in college, and then I have two who are at home under the age of 3. So I am pretty busy with them. My 3-year-old recently started Mother's Day out, so 2 days a week he goes there for a few hours, and then at the time I had a 7-month-old, and he's now 11 months. So they keep me busy going and constantly keeping up with them and things like that. So that first day was amazing. I was able to keep up with both of them and their schedules, their sleep schedules, their play schedules, play with them, not just put them down, get them set up, and have them play with each other or by themselves. I was actually able to play with them, which was not very common in our schedule because there's so many other things to do in a normal day. I was able to get the house clean, wash all the clothes. I was able to, do just my daily chores and cook, which was hardly ever very common because, the baby was doing this or doing that, and my husband's work schedule has always been a little off. We never know for sure what time he would get off, so it was pretty awesome. He came home and he was like, wow, you had a productive day. And I was like, yeah, I did. And he said, and you're not tired? And I was like, no, I actually feel pretty awesome. So after dinner, I shared with him about Plexus, and he was like, oh, okay, so how much is it? And so I said, well, let's look at it online, because I really had not had time that day to look it up online, and so we went and looked at it online. We looked at the Shop Now, and then we also looked at the Join Now. At the Shop Now, it showed the retail price versus the preferred price, and then we went to the Join Now, and he says, well, here's the given. He said, we're just going to join. I said, but honey, that means we got to sell. And he says, no, it doesn't. And so, I confirmed that with Kelly because I've been in other MLM companies, and I just really did not want to step back into that again. But so I thought that's not what I really wanted to do again. But you don't have to sell if you become an ambassador. Everyone says that they sign up for to get everything at wholesale, and 3/4 of us end up selling, and it's phenomenal. So I went ahead and signed up, and I believe that was on September 18th. My first month, I got a full return on my investment plus about $150. So that was pretty awesome. I was pretty excited about that. And then my second month, I believe I almost tripled that, which is pretty cool. I mean, I never anticipated that. And all I did was create a Facebook group, invited all my friends, all my family to my Facebook group. I shared my testimony as it was ongoing. I shared my other ambassadors' testimonies as they were ongoing. I would share testimonies of people with fibromyalgia, with diabetes, with high blood pressure, with MS, with goodness, a lot of times with ADHD. We have a few kids on it, and it's really worked well with them. There's just so much. It works really well with gout, with rheumatoid arthritis. Now, none of these are guaranteed, but it has been proven to work in a lot of cases. So it's not guaranteed for everybody, okay? In fact, it was created in 2009 to help with diabetes, and it was just the Slim, which is the pink drink, that was developed in 2009 for that. And from that, they noticed that people were losing weight, and they were like, whoa, wait a minute, we're onto something here. They were losing weight, but at a little bit of a slower rate. So then they added a couple things to it, and then they added the accelerator. And wow, how awesome. People, they were on a roll. They knew what they were onto right then and there. And what a blessing for all of us. Back in August, I was in the hospital for a hypertensive crisis, which was extremely high blood pressure. It was like 280 over 160. And I'm way too young for that. And so my cardiologist put me in, and he said that all my tests came back clear. It was not cardiac related, but he still had to treat the symptoms, because if not, I could have had a stroke. So he went ahead and put me on 4 blood pressure medications. So I walked out of there with a huge hospital bill, and also with $300 worth of medication every month that I would be taking until my blood pressure was under control. Well, 4 weeks being on Plexus, not only did I lose 7 pounds during that time, but I also was off all 4 blood pressure medications. My blood pressure was back down to just perfect, 110 over 70. I was amazed. I was like, thank you, Jesus. What a blessing. That was $300 back in our pockets again. And I wasn't stressed about that anymore. So that was just phenomenal. Not to mention the fact that I was sleeping better at night, which for me, I'm a nurse by trade, and I have always worked nights. I worked nights for about 18 years, and that was really, really, really hard for me to adapt to being home during the day, being active during the day, and doing things like that. So I was really, really, really blessed that that was one of the awesome side effects of it, was to help treat insomnia. So now I am able to sleep well at night, plus another fact that comes in, which is good most days except for Saturday and Sundays, is that I usually wake up early just on my own. It's just my body's alarm clock. I wake up before the kids, so that is my time before they wake up. So I'm able to get things done, have my personal time for devotions and things like that, which is, I love that. So it's been pretty amazing. Let's see. My first team member that joined me, I did not even approach one person on my team, and I now have a team of 40 ambassadors, and they range all over Texas, Cuba. I have 3 or 4 in Arizona. Some of them I have not met yet, but I will. And they are amazing. Each and every one of them brings something different to the table, and I love it. I have one in Arkansas, and there's someplace else. I'm sorry. Please forgive me if I'm forgetting you guys. And then one in Cuba. I gotta tell you about the one in Cuba real quick. Her husband is in the military, and so any of you guys out there or wives of the military are familiar with taping and how stressful it can be during that time whenever you're weighing in and stuff. Well, her husband has always been like borderline on everything every time it's time to weigh in. Well, this year he had been on Plexus, I want to say a month. It might have been 2 months already. And this was the first time that he did not even have to fret one bit. And that was just an awesome testimony to him. And it really helped with the rest of the guys, on his team and, in the same area as him. So that was a blessing. So that's just a little story also. But my very first ambassador, she and I go way back. We went to private school together. Her husband and her were high school sweethearts, and just the best couple that you'll ever meet, honestly. And she had called me and asked me if I could come over. She wanted to talk to me about Plexus. So I was like, of course. So I went over there. I had 2 sample packs, and I really thought that she was going to just become a customer that night. Well, little did I know that that was not the case. I noticed when I walked in, though, that her demeanor was a little different that night. So I was like, okay, Lord, just, lead me in the right direction. So she signed up right then and there. I was like, but wait a minute. You didn't even taste this. She's like, I don't need to. God told me this is what I need to do. And you know what? It's amazing whenever you already know what needs to be done. And that was just a little reassurance for me that what I'm doing is the right thing. I am actually helping people. I'm not actually doing nursing right now, but I'm still helping people in a totally different way. And I love that because anybody who knows me, I'll give you the shirt off my back. And I really just, that has blessed me above and beyond. And the friendships that have developed from Plexus, not to mention, we have awesome trainings constantly. Not constantly, but every Thursday night we have live trainings, and we also have a group page that you can questions and answers anytime, day or night. Somebody's going to be on there to answer you. And we support each other. We always are there for one another. We never let each other down. We are a team, and that's how it works. Our leaders, Rod and Jana, they are the best. Jana kind of took me up underneath her wing, and she's in Oklahoma and I am in Texas, which is where she's originally from, which is kind of neat. And she and I never met until December, but she just kept on talking with me and, kept just really explaining things to me and walking me through the processes of things and stuff. And so she and I got very close. And the awesome part about Jana is that she was a stay-at-home mom for 18 years. And in 7 months, Jana earned her Plexus Lexus. And yes, I realize that's a money and material thing, and no, that's not what all counts. However, to know Jana and to know the person that she is, she's not boastful about that in any shape, form, or fashion. What she says about that is that she cannot wait for each of us to get that. I can't tell you how many people out there that are like that. And Rod is the same way. And Rod is there to help us constantly. He's our IT go-to guy all the time. He's such a blessing. And Plexus has helped my family financially because if I was getting really close to having to go back to work, and that's not something I really wanted to do. With one being in college, obviously I was a single mom for a very long time, and I had to work a lot of overtime forever, and it was of course at night, and I missed out on the majority of his childhood, and I don't ever want to do that again. And Plexus has provided the way that I will not have to do that again. And it's such a blessing. All the friendships that we've made, the family, the Plexus family is just phenomenal. The Plexus pay system is one of the best out there. Like I said, I've done MLM before, and this one is seriously the best. There's nothing hidden in there. There's no hidden agenda. They truly are looking out for you. So if you're thinking about an MLM company, thinking about working from home, this is where you need to stop. You found your place. So get back with the person who introduced you, who encouraged you to listen tonight, and get ready to sign up. We have a couple different packages. We have a $35 sign-on fee, which gives you your membership for the year, or we have one package for $99 that can get you the some products, and then one package for $199 for other products. So get in touch with them. Let's get you started today, and welcome to the Rockin' Ambassador Group. Thanks. Have a blessed night.